Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for this lower body workout. We've got a buy-in today and then drop sets for our main circuit. So you're going to need one set of heavy dumbbells and set your timers to 30 seconds each. For our buy-in today, you're going to do 30 seconds on each side of a weighted clamshell. So you're going to be on your side with your elbow underneath your shoulder. Knees and feet are stacked with your knees bent, and you're going to lift that bottom hip up off the floor while you simultaneously lift the top knee up off the bottom knee. Squeeze your glutes, especially the outer side of them here, and you're going to get a little bit of work on the outer oblique too on the bottom side. 30 seconds on one side, then you'll transition and do 30 seconds on the other side. This is the only time we're going to do this move. That's why it's considered a buy-in. You just do it once, kind of as an activation and a warm-up. All right, moving into our circuit here, everything is drop sets in sets of 3, and they are also unilateral sets. You'll be working bilaterally on some of the moves, but you'll finish body weight unilateral on all of them. The first move is a front rack squat, so you're going to rack the dumbbells up on the shoulders, feet are hip width apart, set your hips back and down. For 30 seconds, you do this weighted squat. Make sure to keep your chest up nice and tall and to set those hips back so that your knees are tracking over the middle of your toes but staying behind the toes. Quickly drop one dumbbell and move into a weighted lateral lunge. So you're going to sit into one leg, kind of like a squat on that leg, and then push off with power. Again, knees are tracking over the middle of the toes but not exceeding over the toes. And then our final move is going to be jump squats. You can always do these just body weight as well. The concept today is to be weighted with 2 dumbbells, then a single dumbbell, and then to finish body weight. So each 3 of those moves you'll do 30 seconds, you'll rest for 30 seconds, and then we'll repeat that set, but on the other side with the lateral lunge. I'm also going to mix up my body weight move here. You could go back to those jump squats, but I wanted to mix it up with some skaters. So on these, you're going to jump laterally. Lateral movement is something that we take for granted and don't often practice because we don't do it in daily lives. So I like to train with it. All right, moving on to our next set, we are going to have a deadlift set. So that was a primarily squat and quad dominant set. Now we're moving into hamstring and deadlift dominant. So our first 30 seconds is doing just a standard RDL. Feet are hip width apart. Set those hips back. Hinge primarily at the hips. And you just have a stationary small hinge at the knee. Then you're going to transition to a single dumbbell and do a single leg deadlift. Make sure that back leg stays facing the floor. Hips stay square to the floor as well. Come as low as you can while still keeping a secure balance. Brace your abs, and again, make sure that knee is not climbing in over the big toe. You want to keep it out towards the middle toes. And finally, we have a single leg power lunge. So you're going to step back into a long lunge. Don't worry about dropping the knee too low. Just make sure you're getting low enough to bring power up through that front leg and get a little jump out of it if you can. All right, same thing on the other side. Romanian deadlift, single leg deadlift, and then the other side, that power lunge. Again, each of these moves are going to be for 30 seconds each. You'll transition 30 seconds between each one. Now, how many times you repeat this circuit is up to you. I would encourage at least twice if possible, maybe 3 times if you've got a little extra time. Remember that buy-in is something that we only do the first time, so you don't have to worry about repeating that again. But if you do it 2 times through, you're going to have close to a 15 to 20 minute workout. So it'll be a good one to tack on to another, or if you've got a quick day that you need to get some lift in, this will be a good way to do it.